I don't have the time for training, I don't have the time to prepare my lunch, I don't have the time to do this and that because I'm a very busy person watching videos on YouTube or watching videos on Facebook or watching whatever it is on Facebook and Twitter and my computer watching Netflix because that's very important and I can't avoid that. So, well, I want to tell you a story which involves both nutrition and training. Let's start from nutrition. One of the members of my family has been mocking me for all my life because I was eating in a certain way. I didn't want to eat that thing because it wasn't healthy, I didn't want to eat that other thing because it wasn't healthy, while in his household that thing was always present and was always consumed on a daily basis. Guess what? Now that person is getting old. The person is not even 70, cannot eat anything, cannot eat anything at all. Why? Because, for instance, he cannot have some kind of vegetables because they conflict with some medicine that he takes for his heart. Why does he have a problem with his heart? Because he's been eating too much, saturated fats for all his life. Sugars and all these things. He had 3 heart attacks. Thankfully he's still alive, but he has type 2 diabetes because he didn't do any exercise, he didn't eat any properly. And now he's trying to follow me. But it's not easy because he cannot eat anything. I cannot tell him, well, okay, you can eat wholemeal bread because he cannot eat bread. Or I can tell him, well, you should eat this kind of, you should eat raw broccoli, but he cannot eat broccoli. Broccoli, which is very healthy. And also wholemeal bread is very healthy. I cannot help him. He needs a doctor, and even the doctor cannot help him because he cannot eat anything. Whatever he eats harms him. And he needs to take medicine and medicines over medicines. Actually, I'm 42, I've got hypertension, but you know what? I managed to get rid of 2 pills that I take for my hypertension. 2! Just by nutrition and training. While people get old and they manage to pile up medicines, I'm managing to get rid of them. So whenever you say I don't have time, think about what is important for you. Would you want to be able to eat a slice of cake for the birthday of your grandson, granddaughter, whatever, when she is 20 and you are 80? Do you want to be able to do that? Well, you need to start moderating yourself, because if you don't, chances are, it's not guaranteed because nothing is guaranteed, chances are if you are still alive by that time, you will not be allowed to eat it. Simple as that, because your body can just take so much of this rubbish. So when I make my videos, I know there is my picture, the six-pack, the muscles, the fiber and things, because I show you I'm lean. But in reality, what it matters is your health. And your health is related to the way you look. And so even training is involved in this, because if you train, you make your vascular system more efficient, you make your bones, harder to become softer, more fragile. All these things, they are a combination of training and nutrition. For that, you must find the time, because it's yourself, it's your health, it's you, it's your life. I mean, if you don't do that, chances are, when you grow old, you will finish like this member of my family who cannot do anything anymore. Would you really want to trade now all the freedom, the free time that you have to procrastinate on your computer, on your tablet, telephone, television, or whatever, for when you grow older you cannot do anything anymore? I mean, now, of course, my habits are healthy. I eat probably what you think is boring food or most of my day. Well, by the way, today I'm gonna have pizza, which I eat twice a week anyway, so it's not so boring. But if I want to go to the pub once in a while, maybe once in a month, once every 2 weeks, I go once every 3 months, to be honest, but that's just because I don't need it. I don't want it. Nothing will happen to me. I can really literally destroy myself that night. I can drink as much as I want. I can eat as much as I want, whatever I want, mayonnaise, cakes, whatever. Nothing will happen to me, because tomorrow I will keep going to my habits, my healthy habits, and that I probably will be able to do forever, till I leave. While a person who doesn't take care, never takes care, would probably not be able to do it. Now, chances are, because it's not absolute, there are people who are lucky and they can do whatever they want for all their lives, but people who are not. And I don't belong to the lucky people, because I don't. I got hypertension. So yeah, I mean, I'm not one of the luckiest people on earth in these terms, but I can still manage to do it. I can afford it, and I will be able to afford it forever. So it's, I don't want to preach anything. I don't want to preach. I don't like to preach, but what I think is that when it's time to choose between yourself and your life in the future, how the quality of the life that you will be able to live when you grow old, and the procrastination that you can enjoy now, saying, I don't have time to do this, I don't have time to do that. It's really up to you, but then it's also going to be up to you whether you regret it or not.